Hello everybody, I'm back here with another video, and today, it's a different type of genre, well, same genre, but it's a different game mode, and it's quite simple actually. It's where two of my friends try and stop me from escaping. It's basically Dream's Minecraft Manhunt, but instead of me having to beat the game, since I'm not so good at that, I have to try and escape them. There might be more parts to this series. For now I'm just doing it for fun, but if it gets like a lot of views and likes, yeah. But the rules are simple. The hunters can respawn, but I can't. If they kill me, they win. My only goal is to escape. Probably gonna do a little bit of voiceover during this, but yeah, I don't want you just to be watching PvP footage, but yeah, this is basically to help me get better at PvP, like help with my game sense, and also at the same time, I'm training my friends who aren't really the best at Minecraft PvP, so it's a win-win for both of us. Yeah. And then here, bam, got him in a perfect double cobweb. He did escape immediately, but it was kind of cool that I got him in a double cobweb, so yeah. And then here, they got me in a really bad web. They started doing damage, but thankfully, I managed to break the cobweb and then eat a course food to gain some space. As I let the natural region help me, I just had to lock in, and then they accidentally started hitting each other, which was a win for me. But since I was still in kind of control of the fight, I wasn't really ready to escape yet. I just needed to get a little bit more PvP in. And then here, they made me turtle, not because I was low, but because I was in a really bad situation and I had to get myself out of there ASAP. So I ate a courage fruit and managed to escape once again. And then I realized one of my opponent's helmet had broken. So he was an easy target, and then his teammate accidentally killed him because he was standing in front of him. I felt a little bad, but thankfully the hunters can respawn with all of their loot. And yeah, I was still not in such a bad situation, kind of controlling the fight until they got me in this web here, but I was able to stay calm and chorus. Then I realized my helmet was broken, so I knew they were gonna start doing extra damage. I managed to cobweb clutch, then eat an enchanted golden apple because it was almost time to escape. I started PVPeaking while trying to analyze my surroundings. I was just gonna swim in the ocean because that was just gonna be boring. So I tried to find some sort of cave or anything that I could escape into. And at this point, I had really lost control of the fight. They constantly kept getting me low, making me have to full cobweb myself. So yeah, my decision was final. It was time to escape. And then I found a patch of stone, and if you don't know what that means, it means that there's a cave nearby. I wanted to try and take myself down, but if I got into in a 1x1 with the hunters, I would not be able to survive that. So I started looking around. I just got them in the cobwebs because I wasn't really sure what I could do at this point. Both of their helmets were broken, which was kinda nice, but yeah. I tried digging myself into a 1x1 and then they came in. I was smart enough to eat a chorus fruit to gain some extra space. And then I found a bit of a cave, but it's not that easy. So even though I found a cave, it doesn't mean that I could escape because there was still hot on my tail, my boots was broken, I was running low on gear. I got them close to me so I could eat a chorus fruit. I was trying to think, what can I do? I was gonna try and dig down, but stay crouched. But unfortunately, after a little bit of talking with the hunters, they said it'd be a bit unfair if I was crouched. But I think they found me at this point. I'm not really sure. Actually, not they didn't. But as I was talking with them, they're starting to say that it was unfair if I crouched. So just to make it fair, I decided that I had to uncrouch first, block myself in, and continue digging. And then I saw a big cave. I decided to make a 300 IQ play and cobweb myself on the side. And obviously the hunters wanted me dead. So option A, they would break the cobweb, which they did. Then I had managed to chorus fruit, and now the hunters were in that bad situation that I was in before. I tried hitting them both in, but then they just got stuck in the cobweb. I just kept spam clicking. I managed to kill one of them. The second one had to be low, but I was too low to start fighting again. So I just ate an enchanted golden apple and tried to run again. And then I'd realized they were nowhere near me, so it would be quite easy to escape. And what do I mean by escape? Well, basically I have to find maybe like somewhere to go where they won't find me, and I have to be there for like a minute or so. So my best strategy was just to dig down and place blocks, and the time started. One of them had died, which had put me at an advantage once again. So I just continued digging. I asked them, could they find me? They said no, so it seemed I had the wind in the bag. Covered myself up, and that's it. Thank you for